Well, Spokane has plows found out all over the city right now. It declared a stage 1 snow event today. KXLY4's Grace Ditzler spent the day driving around looking at the condition. And Grace, what's it like out there now?
Well, Nadine, we're at 7th and Stevens on the lower South Hill, and we watched today as police rerouted people from this area. It was just too icy for those cars to go up. It is looking a little bit better right now. People are going through. Someone must have moved one of the barricades here blocking off Stevens Street because people are getting through, although I do think it is technically still closed. But luckily, we haven't seen too many issues. I did see someone kind of fishtail a little bit just now, but most people are getting up the hill just fine. And the City of Spokane declared that stage 1 snow event around noon today. That means that there's at least 2 inches on the ground and at least 4 more expected within the snow event.
For some, today's snowstorm seemed to come out of the blue.
Were you expecting this much snow today?
I didn't even know it was going to snow.
Others weren't surprised, but that doesn't mean the snow was welcome.
I was expecting it, just not quite this much as fast.
By noon, the City of Spokane declared a stage 1 snow event.
We have 53 crews out there citywide, reminding people to park on the even side of the road so we can plow those hills and arterials and all those emergency routes.
But even with crews working, the roads were dicey.
I heard a snowplow got stuck on Stevens, and then one of the patients at the doctor's I went to, they were driving down here and they almost got in an accident, and so they just turned back around and went home.
Yeah, everywhere, especially the side streets, are still pretty darn slick, especially with the ice underneath it, which you can't see, so just makes it tough.
Conditions were so icy here at Stevens and 7th, Spokane police closed the road for hours. Officers even having to push drivers at the detour. This year's winter is proving to be a doozy.
We've just had a really long freeze session, so it rained in October. We got a lot of moisture, and then it's been frozen or freezing conditions since November, December, January, which has created this base underground that's about 3 to 4 feet of frozen underneath the surface. So when the water or the moisture comes, it just doesn't filter, and so you see it freezing. It also causes those potholes when people drive over them to pop up.
And for these inland Northwesterners, they're ready to trade the snow for some sunshine.
I'm ready for springtime. Yeah, ready to get the golf clubs out, but it's only February.
And during that stage 1 snow event, the city will be working on arterials, STA bus routes, the areas near the hospitals and residential hills, as well as business centers. And they say that crews are working 24 hours a day right now to make sure the roads are safe. Reporting live in Lower South Hill, Grace Ditzler, KXLY4 News.
Thank you, Grace.